Reality won't transform until you do. Your lover won't love you more until you love yourself more and accept nothing less than the best. Your physical reality is a mirror, and we see this throughout all areas of life. It's always the quiet loner kid who gets bullied in school, and then they're mistreated at home, and then they're bullied at school. For years, they say nothing and take it. On rare occasions, they violently give it all back at once. It's always the ones who hopelessly love others before themselves who attract the ones who loves no one but themselves. Your reputation precedes you. Your reputation is built on how you carry yourself, and how you carry yourself, how you dress, how you speak, how you respond to events. The treatment you accept from others is a reflection on how you see yourself. Are you being honest about who you are? However true this may be, your current identity was not solely created by you. What box has society placed you in based upon your race and gender? What labels have you been told to wear based upon those who were born and raised in your neighborhood? Are you living up to their expectations? Do you accept that because of your past, you're expected to behave more abrasively or passively, that because of your upbringing, you're doomed to repeat the same patterns of your predecessors? What were the adjectives used to describe you by those who you assumed would truly know you? Family, close friends, intimate partners. Have they dubbed you pretty but not smart, intelligent but not a looker, controlling, spineless, unlike your brother? Have they convinced you that every choice you've ever made independent of them was a poor one? Do you still wear the negative labels your exes gave you at the expense of your truth? Have you proved them right? And one final question. Are you still waiting on him to return after he thought you to be so insignificant that he lost you? Self-abandonment is the beginning of transformation. Transformation is just another word for a new identity. Once you choose your true identity, life will begin to call you by your true name. Your true identity is everything you used to want to be before people came around and shoved you back into your place as they saw fit. Do you want to be the successful author or musician or self-employed? Do you want to be the one that everyone looks at when you enter the room, the one that has the relationship where they're certain they are appreciated and valued, adored? The people who occupy these positions in life, they do things differently from how you're currently doing them. They think in a different way. They behave in accordance to how they see themselves. And as a result, people respond to them as such. This is manifestation. You become as you wish to be seen, and then life responds to you as such by confirming it. You just step into your truth. Choosing your true identity isn't done by repeating one single affirmation and then returning back to exactly who you've been told to be. It's not telling your unfaithful partner, I'm not going to take it anymore, and then you go right back to take it some more like they know you'll do. Choosing your true identity is ongoing. It's regularly expressed, acted out, and lived, just like your current identity is. This may be a question you've never asked yourself, but who are you? How do you identify? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Describe your physical appearance. Are you happy with it? Either way, what does it reflect? Does it reflect a person who won't find the time to care for themselves, an obedient person who cares for others first, or someone who values themselves to such a high degree that they put thought into how they represent themselves because they're worth that time? They respect themselves. High value people aren't born, they're made. Make yourself the version of you that has it all, your truth, and then life responds to you as such. This is what it means to manifest. You manifest into the version of you that has it all. So currently, how do you dress? And why do you dress that way? Does it accurately reflect who you truly want to be, your truth? Or is it what you think you need to wear to be liked by others according to the boxes they've put you in? How do you act? And why do you act that way? How do you respond to pleasant circumstances? How do you respond to negative circumstances? Are your responses in alignment with the woman or man you truly are within? These seem like pointless questions, but answering them will lead you to truly knowing the version of you that you've allowed yourself to be by your obedience to the world around you. You'll see which parts of you are truly yours and which other parts are just the silly labels of others that only serve to make themselves more comfortable. Knowing yourself as you are now leads you somewhere. It helps you identify the discrepancies between who you were born to be versus who you are now, and becoming who you were born to be now without the initial confirmation or permission of society is all that's necessary to make your reality conform. As you become who you ought to be, life and everyone in it responds to you as such. They call you by your true name, but only once you claim it. But you don't do it for this reason. You become your true ideal self because you wanted to manifest that. So go manifest it by being the change you want to see. If the entire universe is inside you, then why are you acting so small, waiting on external events to permit you, waiting on the world to define you? You are the universe in ecstatic motion. You set your life on fire, and you seek those who fan your flames, and you dismiss anyone who stifles those flames. You transform. You claim yourself. You claim who you were born to be. Nothing changes until you do. Nothing manifests until you manifest as you wish to be seen. Not until you walk into the room as the version of you that you expect them to see, because that's how you view yourself. That's how you treat yourself. That's how much you value yourself. That is your true self. This is power. So how do you become that high value person that no one would dare disrespect by giving you less? That version of you that attracts only the deliciousness of life. If you don't have an archetype to follow, this is where visualization is necessary, because with the majority of us, the person we dreamed of growing up to be has been missing since our early years, and we didn't even notice they were gone. Visualize that version of you in the present tense. Find them and bring them back to life. Observe this version of you. Get well acquainted with this true version of you. Temporarily forget the physical things this version of you has, the house, the woman, the money, and focus on how they respond to everything in their world. How does this version of you feel about themselves? How would this version of you respond to your current unfaithful partner? How does this version of you dress? How does this version of you spend, save, invest? Study this version of you and write it down. Affirm this version of you by showing up as your true, ideal self every day. Bring him or her back to life. If it helps to remember who you truly are, then find a small item that reminds you of who you are all day. A rock, a ring, a specific fragrance, like you did when you were younger, running around in a cape or struggling to walk in your mother's high heels. Stay committed to this identity. Identify with the ones who already are who you want to be. Abandon who you were yesterday. It's no longer serving you. It's no longer who you're pretending to be today. Detach from who you were. Detach from the outcome, because you are now the outcome. Fall in love with who you truly are. Devote yourself to who you truly are. Become who you want to be today by what you do, how you think, how you feel, by how you are. Your true identity must become who you are. what you want to attract must become what you express. It must become how you relate to life before life relates that back to you. Obey yourself. I don't think I've ever said it before in these words, but that's all there ever was to it. Don't allow anyone to determine who you are. Don't let anyone tell you how to think or how to feel. You stand on the ground. You choose. You choose your true self. Don't let who you've been determine who you are now and who you can be. It is true that the only thing in life we can control is our response to it. But that's the only thing we've ever needed to control, to change the way life responds to us. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I truly do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I trust you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. So how did you like today's video, and what video would you like to see next? You let me know in the comment section down below. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Toodles.